Hey YouTube, how's it going? It's me, R-Squad911, back again with another DIY video. I'm on a roll with these. Today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace this pretty good looking fake resistor with an actual resistor. And I'm hoping that they're the exact same size. So far, it looks like it is. Haslab did a really good job on that. And yeah, I got this from Ghostwalker Design. Great guy on Etsy. I'll put a link in the description below. And yeah, we're going to install it. Let's figure this out. So we're going to use this. This is a 2mm hex head screwdriver. Remove these bolts. So I've removed this before just to kind of see before this thing came. I just want to see what I was dealing with. And if you just remove the bolts on this relay, you will not be able to remove it. So you're going to have to remove all 4 of these screws on this kind of metal heatsink all the way around. And I love how Haslab used real screws for this. I'm going to do that, remove these, and then you just grab it and it comes off as one piece. And you can see that it gets inserted from behind. That's why you can't. And it won't come all the way through because this thing holds it in, so you got to pull that out. Now, I'm going to do another DIY while I'm here to show you guys. If you don't want to go and spend $10 to $20, I think these are $10 from like Charlesworth Dynamics or one of those guys on Etsy. This one was $20 from Ghostwalker. The reason why I paid double is because I was already buying some stuff from him already. And if I were to buy from someone else, even with the shipping, it would end up being like $1 or $2 more. So yeah, that's why I ended up paying $10 more, because I'd rather just get it all in one shipment than 2 separate shipments, right? Okay, so if you look at here, I'll put this back in. If you look when this is inside, it's silver here. On the actual one, it is black. Now what we're going to do is, if you wanted to make it look more realistic, is I would take a small drill bit, drill a hole in there, so it looks like there's a hole there, and then paint this part black. And yeah, I will do that while we're here. I'll go get some paint brushes, some paint, and a drill bit, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. It's funny, I was actually not even going to do that mod. I was just going to install this, but might as well kill 2 birds with 1 stone, right? Now, let's see, I need some paper just to put some paint on it. All right, so I'll just move this over here. This here. I don't want to ruin my cardboard because I kind of like this size, and it folds up, if you can see from these creases. Yeah, oh man, I don't even need that much paint, but okay. Got my paintbrush here. Got this. I'm going to pull that through. You know what I'm going to do first, though? I'm going to drill the holes. I'm going to try to match this with the hole here. That's about it. That's 2.5 millimeters. All right, so where's my drill? I knew being lazy and not bringing this back to the garage would save me in the near future. Okay, now we're going to see kind of where it's right in the middle there, right? So you're just going to take a drill bit. I'm going to go with a more precision small drill bit first, just to get that pilot hole in there before I make the final hole. So I'm starting off with a 1.5 millimeter drill bit. Okay, so ooh, look at that. That's good. Don't want to push too hard. Let the drill bit do its thing. You don't want to snap this right off. Well, I mean, that came right out of my drill bit. Ooh, it went slightly off. That's okay. I mean, sometimes these aren't even perfectly center either. Oh, this drill bit's actually too small for this drill to hold on to. I gotta push it in further. Okay. I think this one's slightly off too. I'm just showing this as a DIY. Oh no, that's pretty good. You know what? I might just leave it at that size. Might elongate it a little bit to make it look more center. Yeah, that looks better. That looks better. This one is pretty center. It could go slightly to the left. Okay, you know what? I think that's good. I don't want to put too big of a hole and it will just weaken the sides of the plastic. You know what I mean? So I think that's good enough. All right, so what are we going to do next? We are going to paint these sides. Just take a little bit of the black paint here. Kind of go around the base. Why is it so quiet? And then you kind of want to do some of the edge here because in case it shows. You can probably do halfway or you can do the whole thing. You just don't want some silver to bleed through. All right, so that's the initial coat. We're gonna let that dry and then I'll do my second coat on there because you can see like some silver is still showing through. We'll do the other side while that side does its thing. You just want the tip to just touch the base of where the faux pin is. I mean, if you overshoot, I'm sure it's fine. Again, I used way too much paint on there. But I mean, I have a whole bottle. I have. Okay. That's it like that. Dries pretty quick. I can probably already put my second coat on there because it was a nice thin coat. You can already see the second coat is really darkening it up. I want to make sure I'm still on camera here. Okay, let that dry. It'll dry to a nice matte black. This side's still a little wet. Blow on it a little bit. Don't have to worry about priming this or anything. This is just such a small piece. You don't want to gob the paint on your brush. You just want to lightly dab it. And go all the way around. So the only problem here is I just went over this part again and I kind of screwed up because what happens is the new paint kind of moistens up the paint below it. So if you do move it, it will end up showing some silver. Okay, so that's it. You can see this side's kind of dried already, so it has that matte finish. This is still a little wet. But yeah, that's it. I don't know where I'm going to put this to dry. Probably just leave it there. It's fine. Then I'm going to wash my paintbrush. You don't want the paint to dry up on it. Let's do this off camera here. I have a sink right beside it. It's my basement sink, kitchen slash bar. Whatever. Okay, so that there, and now we will look at this. So this is going to install back like so. And now when you try to put this on, this slot here that slots into here is in the way. And that's how that slots into place. Now, is that really needed? Probably not for it to center, because it is pretty on here. When you put this back on, it's good to go. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to cut it off. Well, let's first see if this fits. And that fits pretty bang on. Look at that. The hole should line up perfectly. Now, if you want to really check it, you just kind of put it over. Oh, you can't. Yeah, you can't do it like that. But I think there should be zero issue. It is so close. Maybe we have like a mil, half a mil of play, enough that you can put a screw on an angle to reach these holes if needed. Okay, so we're going to just chop that off. We probably don't need to chop it off all the way. So at least some of it's there for a guide. Probably. Yeah, I'm not sure. Either way, I'm not going to put this plastic one back on, so I just got my snips here. I'm just going to kind of guesstimate where I need to cut. If you have snips that reach further, that's probably better. This side. Hey guys, I am so sorry. I was just literally sitting at my computer desk and I'm editing the video, just trying to piece it together. I'm just reviewing it, and I realized that the video just stops at the point where I was cutting this part off. I just got to get a new SD card. I think that it's just on its last legs, and it's just either stopping my camera or just completely cutting off videos. But anyways, what I did was in that video was I finished snipping that off, made that a little cleaner, right? Nice and kind of flush, even with the trap wall here. So if I put my screwdriver there, it's perfect, right? You can probably cut it all the way off. It doesn't matter. The factory relay, it has recesses in the sides. It will clip right in here. This guide, actually what this guide does is it actually holds the relay, the pin, in place in the middle. So what I did was, I don't even know where I put it now. Let me go find it. I don't even know what I did with it, to be honest. I did not throw it away. Definitely didn't throw it away. Aha, here it is. Okay. Yeah, what I did was I put some hot glue inside there just to hold this pin into place. So now it doesn't turn, you can't pull it in and out. And that's all you really need. And then it'll, with these recessed parts there, it'll just sit right there and just sits perfectly still. So once you put this part back on over, actually, oh no, what I just realized is I already hot glued it in. I can't take it out. So I'll have to like chip away at the hot glue, pull it out, put it through, slide it back through in there, and then hot glue it in. That's if you want to go back from this. I don't know why you would, but that is the option. That's the only way you're going to have to do it. If you don't put the hot glue in, it's just going to fall out. This pin here, which pushes up through here, won't hold it in place. But yeah, that's unfortunate. I just figured out a day later, obviously. But anyways, we're going to be installing this. So this we'll just peg into place like so. And we'll put in our screws. Like so. I guess another way to fit that in would be to trim out this lip on there. But I mean, that's a lot of work. You know, just glue it in from the other side. Yeah. I like to go diagonal. That's the car guy in me. Like when you're doing your wheel bolts. And then again, this is plastic, guys. When retightening these, you just turn until it stops, and that's it. We're not turning anymore. As soon as it stops, that's it. It's plastic. You don't want to over torque. You don't want to strip it, and you'll be good. All right. So then you would just fit this relay on top like that. Fits perfectly snug in there. Like it was just Haslab did such a good job on that. Then you're just gonna screw in a couple of turns on one. Screw in a couple turns on the other just to make sure your alignment is good. Then just slowly tighten each down until it stops, and you don't have to over tighten. And that's it. There you go. So now we have the genuine relay installed on there. Got even the text going up here. It's the MC250 relay. There's other ones people are trying to sell that aren't the correct ones. You can see here how it's more square. And then they have the heat sinks fins on the top here. The other ones that are the same size, but it's a different shape on top. It's completely round with the fins kind of going all the way around. And that one is not the real one. So you want this one is kind of more of like a rectangle than a semicircle. All right. So pretty simple, easy to do. Only $10 to $20 to get it. Just depends who you get it from. Again, I got it from Ghostwalker Design. I was already ordering a bunch of these lights lenses from him, so I just threw that in there because if I had purchased it from like Charlesworth Dynamics, I would have to pay $10 for shipping, so it would have been $20 anyways. So I might as well support the Ghostwalker Design, where I've been buying lots of products from him. His customer service is awesome, and great guy to boot. So anyways, hit up Anthony at Ghostwalker Design on Etsy. He's a good guy. He has lots of nice parts, especially for traps if you have Spirit, because I modified the crap out of my Spirit Halloween trap, and it was all thanks to him. So I just kept throwing money at him. Anyways, that's it right there. That's a quick and easy mod for that. You can see the black in there, and with the mod on this, we painted that black, put in the holes in there, and it looks good. So either you save yourself $10 to $20 and just modify this yourself, keep everything stock without hacking that plastic piece underneath there, or you just go real with a real metal relay that looks awesome too, just slightly better than this one. All right, so hope that helps anybody trying to think about doing this mod, whether they want to just modify their stock one, which is really nice, or going with the real one. All right, so you got options. Hope that helps anybody out there. And yeah, please like and subscribe, comment below, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace. Happy collecting, happy modding.